this is the first part of this question. How did you feel when you were at that beginning stage and you were ready to embark on this whole thing? And then after that, how did you support yourself before your practice became profitable?
So I was fortunate because I already had connections. So even before I had an office space, I already had three patients that were waiting, for me, three active, viable patients that were waiting for me to just let them know where they could come see me. And then that snowballed. So when I opened the doors, that first day, I probably saw about 7 patients. So I was really
Great.
fortunate because I already had those connections. Two of those were actually a PI case, in
Mhm.
which they had PIP on their policy. So I was able to get those. A couple of them were cash pay patients and a couple of them were insurance. Initially, I did not pay myself for the first probably year and a half. And I was fortunate that, I did still have low overhead. I had low bills at the time. And so, the bulk of what I was paying for was my daughter's, private school tuition
Mhm.
and, the office space. So I didn't have to worry about anything at home or me having an actual salary. Looking back at it, I was so busy in the process. And my first failure was not starting off with a CPA to set everything up on the front end because I didn't have QuickBooks initially. And so I didn't even know where I was as far as, what cash flow was coming in. I saw the deposits in the bank, but I had a really archaic, horrible system. And so I didn't pay myself that first year. I ended up making a profit. So the first year we were profitable. I collected, I think, over $100,000 in profit, and that was after paying for all the overhead, and paying back the loan. But because I was so busy in the process, I didn't see it, and because my financials weren't set up properly, it wasn't until the end of the year that I actually looked at, what was going on. And so my accounting was horrible. That changed in the second year and allowed us to continue to grow. But I would definitely say start off, on the right track so that you can always know where you are.